And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing Chimera as a White Mage for the quest A Relic Reborn. I am joined by JU Honey Jade and Diesel Inferno. Say hello.
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 So, as of patch 2.16, you can actually queue up for Chimera using the Duty Finder. The way to unlock it, if you've done the fight or unlocked the fight previously, you need to come to the normal spot where you do Chimera usually, and on the floor in this area you would see a destination quest marker. By clicking on that will enable this entrance, which is then the entrance for the fight. So, as you can see now in the Duty Finder list, you can just go to Trials, A Relic Reborn, the Chimera. So let's join. And obviously while you're doing this as a... oh, someone doesn't meet the requirements. Have you all pressed the destination thing that should be right behind us on the floor?
Yep. Yeah, I pressed it.
No.
Okay, so by just literally clicking on it, it will say you've now unlocked it.
Oh, sweet.
So now you can do it anytime you like in the Duty Finder. And yeah, so, and obviously you need to remember that if you're doing the quest for Relic Reborn, you need to do it as a class which you're getting the relic for, which in my case right now is White Mage. So let's join.
I did not know that, so thank you for pointing that out.
So yeah, so once we go in, we shall continue. Okay, here we go. And something that they've added in as of patch 2.16 is there's now this intro cutscene for the Chimera fight.
Huh. Relic Reborn, the Chimera. That is wicked.
White screen. Oh god. White screen, I'm deaf. Oh, there we go.
It's just a white fade, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the only one silencing. Jeez.
The paladins can silence as well.
Oh, can they? I feel like Ram's voice went.
They just do spirits within if they want to interrupt.
Yeah, but what was the thing called? Ram's voice, man.
Ram's voice,
Yeah.
yeah.
One arrow, just use it.
Yep, this is a show that I got a macro. I had a show that I use a macro for.
Hey.
I always do it. Like in Coil, I always use it before we start.
Okay, there's like most of the melee people in this party, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 range, 2 melee, so it's fine.
Oh, every time I go in a Coil party, there's always one bar that doesn't have a macro.
So who's main tanking?
I think Tumbar is because Lores doesn't have any clue.
Oh my god, oh pull no, jeez.
Yeah, don't touch him until we're in position.
I know.
And the advice for healers is obviously don't bother with regen or anything like that until you're in position, otherwise you're going to pull it onto yourself.
I know.
Jade, move down the hill, you don't need to be up there.
Apparently my Bruder just went wandering.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Beer will do.
No, it has to be up the hill, otherwise we might as well just kept it where it was.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, if you go by that tree, then obviously you won't get hit as much, isn't that right?
It's not about being hit as much, it's just that if Ram's voice accidentally goes off and the ground becomes covered in the, you know, the thingy, the sort of ice,
right.
then it will only hit people at the top of the hill and not everyone.
That makes sense.
So my Cure 1 is hitting for nearly 1,000.
Nice.
Definitely a lot. Dots.
I can say I'm really better in coil now. I know the strategies and all. Cool. Yeah.
That's good. The more you practice, the more, you know, eventually you're going to think it's just easy. To the point you might actually eventually be bored of doing it.
Yeah. I still haven't done turn. Oh, I'm on turn 3 right now, but I haven't done turn. I didn't do turn 3 yesterday.
There's
Oh.
the voice.
Oh wow. I can grab aggro if I wanted to. I'm third on the list.
Just try not to.
I'm just trying to make sure I keep up stone skin some people, because White Mage stone skin is 18%.
Yeah, then Scholar one, yeah. Look for Scholar, well, Scholar's more fun.
Oh snap. Really, he liked me. Uh-oh. Okay, apparently it had some sort of lock on. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, when it locks onto you, the orb chases you. Eventually it will explode.
Oh, that. Ah, that. Okay, now I know. I should remember from last time. There was that other dungeon with that Chimera in it as well.
Someone gave me eye for an eye instead of the tank. That's low.
It's probably one of those abilities I don't use ever. I really should. I've got it, I just don't use it.
Yeah, it's really
What's that? What's that?
Eye for an eye.
Oh, eye for an eye. Yeah, that definitely does help in a battle, especially if you're having a difficult time. So it should like buff them up at least. And I've got like eye for an eye for
Oops, too close.
I've got eye for an eye on my summoner as well. So.
Because I'm going to be chased by the orb now. Leave me alone.
Oh dear. I think it's gone now.
You can make a friend, Mithrie.
Got that orb as a friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
my friend. Okay, Mithrie, have I ever taken damage yet? I don't know. I've taken damage yet.
No, apparently.
I don't
Nice
think
screen, you haven't taken damage.
Okay, I'm the only one who hasn't taken any damage.
That's the way it should be. I mean, like, if you do really well on, for example, Titan Extreme, like, the only time you ever take damage is when there's tumult, because obviously you can't avoid that.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who's not taking any damage. I'm just too boss to Chimera.
Got him.
There you
Got him.
That was easy.
Done. And there's another little cutscene for winning.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah. I gotta watch that video because I want to know. I don't know if you ever even healed me yet.
I don't think I did now.
No, I don't.
Wow.
It's damage at all at this.
I didn't get healed once.
You didn't get damage. I'm like, what?
If you want to exit now, you can either go to the duty list and abandon, or you can come back to the entrance and click the exit thing, which is where it spawned.
Yeah, it didn't used to go like that, did it? Or
No, it didn't. Before it used to just be like, you're just kicked out of the instance sort of thing automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, so exit. So I need to return now to Geralt in North Shroud and see the next part of the quest leading up to Antipor Keep. So let's see, North Shroud, here we go.
I don't think I'll get the exception though, is it? Because I'm just coming out. Oh, I did.
Cool. I think something that was kind of going to be a challenge, I guess, for this is that when I have to do Hydra and I've got the unfinished relic, so I'm not going to be healing anywhere near as much as I am right now.
Yeah, that's going to probably be tricky, so...
Yeah. So this is now relic number 5 or 6, I guess. I mean,
no, it's 6. It's definitely 6.
Okay, so let's see.
As your warrior relic was 5.
Ah, yeah, that's right. So there you go, Jade. You know more about me than I do.
I'm good at remembering. That's why. Plus, I looked up on your videos too. So.
Cool. So yeah, so White Mage, Dragoon, Black Mage, Monk. That's going to be the order.
Yeah.
So almost there. I do love this mount roulette to like summon a random mount every time I want to go somewhere.
Yeah, I put that in one of my hotbars as well, and it is very interesting.
Wait.
Substitute until.
Where would I find it? I'm not sure.
It's under General at the very bottom. So go to Action and Trace, and then General, and then you see Mount Roulette at the bottom, along with Minion Roulette.
Yeah. Those are the 2 new commands that have been installed.
So now back at Geralt. So Geralt says, just a dozen more kettles, and then it's off to the Tav. You again. What in the 7th hell do you want this time? So I'm handing over the Illumina salts, which we just got from Chimera. So he says, and of course, the adventurer comes back triumphant. Should have bloody known that not even the Chimera would be able to put you out of me misery. Hand over those Illumina salts and I'll get right to work. This is what I wonder though, is like if they add in new classes, new jobs, will they also add a Relic Reborn for each of those as well?
I think so.
Yeah, and here's Geralt again. So Geralt says, there, the deed's done. I've squeezed out every ounce of me skill to restore your weapon, and I think you'll agree it looks the part. Yet there's somewhat missing somehow, though I'm buggered if I know what. The piece just lacks a certain glow, as it were. We need to learn more about the relic. Literature surrounding the hero associated with it would be a fine place to begin, but I ain't exactly a scholarly, and haven't the slightest inkling where to get my hands on such stuff. As much as I hate to say this, Rowena probably the one to talk to. Thing is, I'd sooner shove hot kettles up me arse sideways than owe that Fry-stand Harridan another debt. It's obviously an ex-girlfriend or something. You're going to have to make yourself useful once again. Take yourself to Rowena and ask for help. And return here once you've learned what might be of use. Okay, so we need to go to now Revenant's Toll. So here we go. Here we go. Revenant's Toll. Which is becoming... I'm going to be curious if this will eventually just turn into like a full-on city. Like if they keep building it.
I just look at it today, and it just more looks like a marketplace so far to me.
Yep, so, okay, here's Rowena. So Rowena says, you're looking a bit more run down than before. Your dealings with Geralt taking their toll. Actually, forget I even asked. My mouth tastes of bile if I so much as think of that sorry specimen. So, is there something you need? Literature on the hero of old who once wielded your weapon? I reckon I can find what you need. Might take a bit of time is all. Of course, it ain't exactly a charity I'm running here. You can get what you want, but you'll have to do likewise for me. I'll track down literature on Atoakan, the Wandering Pajal. For your part, you're to bring me an Amtapor glyph. You'll find this inside Amtapor Keep, a ruined castle situated in the South Shroud. Clear on the deal? Then run along and fulfill your part of it. Okay, so the next part of the quest will be to do Amtapor Keep as a White Mage. But that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, goodbye from Mithrie, goodbye from Honey Jade, and goodbye from Diesel.